Hey YouTube, what's going on? Sample Sounds here, bringing you a Wi-Fi battle. This one I don't even know how long ago it was. I can't see a date or anything, so I have no idea when I did this. All I know is that it was some time ago, I believe. And also, it's been a while since I've recorded a Wi-Fi battle. I think the last one was like maybe a month ago? I don't know. It's like, I don't get to do these that often, so yeah. I think I used this team in my last battle. It's a Expert Belt Lure Victini, an Assault Vest Escavalier, a Defensive Zapdos, a Scarf Terrakion, a Belly Drum, like your normal Belly Jet Azumarill, and Charizard Y. I know that's really weird for Charizard Y to be on this team, but it's mainly to help out Victini. And my opponent is actually JussieRot. He is a subscriber to mine, and he no longer uploads videos, at least not that I've seen. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm sure he'll see this and he can be like, yo, I don't know, I haven't been uploading or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah. So, he's got a Blastoise, which I believe was Mega Blastoise, a Cresselia, a Pyroar female, a Tornadus, Breloom, and Zoroark. I'm going to have to play around that Zoroark because it could be any one of his Pokemon, and I think this battle I actually get duped by it, which was not very fun. But yeah, let's see. Anything else that really I had to deal with this battle? I don't remember, so we're just gonna go ahead and play. Well, like I said, it's against a subscriber of mine named JussieRot, and I was looking for battles, and he challenged me like usual, and I accepted like usual, and I was like, yeah, why not? And I start off with Victini as he starts off with Blastoise, which, just kidding, it's actually a Scarf to Zoroark, and I just get demolished turn 1, thinking that that was actually Blastoise, but no, it was Zoroark. So I kind of just get destroyed right then and there, and it was not good. So I lose my Victini, which would have come in very much in handy, but it doesn't because it dies. And so now it's my Azumarill comes in on the Zoroark because I do know it's Scarf Zoroark. Because nobody runs a Scarf Blastoise, so I don't know why you would. But yeah, he switches out into Breloom as I brought in my Azumarill, and I just go straight for Belly Drum, bring that Breloom pretty far down, and just get spored for my efforts, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Now he's just going to go for a Bullet Seed. He activates my Citrus Berry on the first shot. No, just kidding. He takes me out directly. I don't know what I was thinking there. And if the camera goes out of focus, I'm sorry about that. I'm using a different camera, so yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm sure you can tell from the colors and whatnot. And here I just bring in my Charizard, Mega Evolve, go for the Flamethrower, I believe. Just take out this Breloom, not worry about it whatsoever. And he's just going to get a little bit of chip damage on me with a Mach Punch, which, whatever. And like I said, I'm going to take him out with the Flamethrower, which is great because now I no longer have to worry about this dang Breloom putting things to sleep. And now he's going to bring out his Pyroar to abuse the sun probably, and I don't remember what I do. I think I stay in. Yeah, I stay in and take this Fire Blast because I'm like, I don't really have anything that can take it. So I don't actually take that at all, and I just die, which kind of sucks. But it gives me a free switch into Terrakion, which can go for a close combat, I believe I went for. Maybe that, or I expected the Cresselia to come in. Yeah, I expected the Cresselia to come in, so I actually went for Rock Slide. This is before I had put Stone Edge on it. So, yeah. And now I just have to switch out because I can't do anything to this thing, and I can go out, but I can go out into this guy, my Assault Vest Escavalier, and take anything that this Cresselia wants to do to me. But he just actually sets up his Reflect, I believe it was, and swaps on out of there. As I believe I go for a knockoff. Yeah, I go for a knockoff on the incoming Pyroar, which is going to be great because I can get rid of his choice specs, making him a little less powerful. And I really want my Escavalier for that Cresselia, so I swap one out, go into Zapdos to take whatever this Pyroar wants to do to me. And I believe that's exactly what happens. I take a Fire Blast? Question mark? Yeah, I take it with 89 HP, and I can retaliate with a Discharge. I believe he swaps out. No, he stays in and misses a Fire Blast. Very unfortunate for him. As I go for a Roost, I actually expected him to swap out. So that's why I went for the Roost. And now he's just going to go for a Hyper Voice. Does not do as much as a Fire Blast, which is great for me because I can just hit him up with a Discharge. And in the following turn, I believe I take him out with a Discharge. No, actually he swaps out. Sorry. Like I said, it's been a while and I didn't watch this battle beforehand. So yeah, this Blastoise is going to come in, take a Discharge. Actually, no, it's the Zoroark again, which, the Zoroark just likes to come in and mess with me, you know? That's what the Zoroark does, that's what it's there for. It is meant to come in and confuse the opponent, so whatever. And it's actually not Scarfed. Oh wait, no, it's paralyzed, that's why. Sorry. I forgot that I paralyzed it. But yeah, I can take it out with a second Discharge, which is great, because now I don't have to worry about its shenanigans. And now he's going to go out into Herald, which is his Tornadus, which I thought was a weird play. But apparently he just wanted to get my, leftovers gone, so whatever. I can basically almost take him out with that Discharge. I don't know. May have been Assault Vest. Probably was, because that's what most Tornaduses are. So, yeah. Actually, no, he's Life Orb, so that's weird that he survived the Discharge. Then again, I am defensive, so whatever. And I figured that might as well go for a Roost, because I know I can take whatever he wants to do. And that's exactly what I did. And now out comes the Cresselia. I'm just going to poison this because that's the best thing you can do to a Cresselia. And yeah, just let it get poisoned. And now he's going to set up his light screen, which is not good for my Zapdos because Discharge is not going to be doing as much. But it doesn't really matter because I mean, I'm just going to stall this thing out. I can do that. He's just going to go for a Psy Shock, which hits your defense, which isn't going to do much, even though he does get a crit. The crit's not going to really matter too much because, you know, like I said, it didn't do much. And I'm just going to whittle him down a little bit, and he's just going to go for Lunar Dance. I was kind of surprised on this. I was like, why? Okay. Kind of sucks for me because now something is going to come in and get fully healed, and it's going to be this Pyroar, which has already been a problem for me. So, kind of sucks. But it is what it is. The Pyroar is going to get fully healed. And yeah, just going to try and take me out, but does not happen as I can go for a Discharge. Getting some damage, very minimal damage for that matter. And yeah, I'm going to lose my Zapdos getting off that minimal amount of damage. But again, I can come in with Terrakion. I no longer have the Cresselia to worry about, so I can just freely go for close combat or whatever. And not have to worry about that dang Cresselia stopping me. Oh, and this was before I had close combat and had Sacred Sword, so yeah, it was not a good day for me. Whatever. And now I can just bring out my Escavalier, take any special hit this thing wants to give me, because I am Assault Vest, like I said earlier. And yeah, he's going to go for a Scald, and I do not get burned, which is great. And yeah, I'm just going to sit in here and look awesome and just go for, I think, a Bulldoze? No, I went for Mega Horn, go for the more safer play. I should have gone for Bulldoze, but whatever. I do do a lot to the Pyroar. Pyroar doesn't have that great of defenses, so... And yeah. So now I can bring out my Terrakion yet again, take a Flamethrower, and yeah, I'm gonna get burned, which really sucks for me, but I don't think it really mattered in the long run. He's gonna swap on out, yeah, he's gonna go on the Blastoise, which to be expected. Take a Sacred Sword very easily, and yeah, I'm gonna be slowly whittled by Burn. I think I do keep it because I want to keep it for that stupid Pyroar. I think I've only got 2 Pokemon left at this point. I'm not entirely sure, and I'm basically having to play around with this these 2 Pokemon of his. And surprisingly, I don't get burned, and now I overpredict with Drill Run. It's just not going my way today, or this battle. But I think I do manage to finally take out the Blastoise, which is great. Because that Blastoise is just causing me all kinds of problems. And yeah, now he can come out with Pyroar, take out my Escavalier with a Dark Pulse, which I thought was a little strange, but whatever. And now I can bring out Terrakion and finish the battle with a Sacred Sword, I believe is what I end up doing. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I can take out the Pyroar, and I do believe that is the end of the battle. So yeah, that battle could have gone either way, honestly. And yeah, I only had that Terrakion left, so that battle could have gone either way. If I had made one wrong prediction, like I did make one wrong prediction, but luckily the Scald from Blastoise didn't do enough to take out Escavalier, so Escavalier is definitely going to make the thumbnail, and probably Terrakion. But yeah, JussieRot, that was an amazing battle, and I can't wait to battle you again. But really, that's all I really have to say about this battle. It was an amazing battle. I thought that I might have lost that because I lost Victini in the very first turn, which really sucked. I think that was like maybe 40 turns or so. It was a really good battle, really good predicting, and it was just an intense one. That's all that I have to say about that. And like I said, Jussie, can't wait to battle you again. As for a little bit of update before I sign off, next weekend, like the July 4th weekend, there's a tournament going on in my hometown, so I'll be doing that. It'll be my very first tournament ever for Pokemon, and hopefully I'll do well, and hopefully I'll have some good battles to bring you guys. Probably the entire week I'll be uploading Wi-Fi battles if I can manage it, and I'll be taking Wi-Fi battle requests. That's all next week. So really, I'll probably have an update video on Saturday, maybe Friday, being like, yo, so if you want to battle me on Wi-Fi, put your friend code down in the description or something like that, and I'll be taking requests next week. Again, that is next week. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. If you like this video, go and leave a like. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them down below. And if you like me and want to see more, you can go ahead and subscribe. That's all your choice. And until later, peace out.